On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital.
At 18-5 with a 59-23 victory. Looking forward to tonight's matchup, of course. Scottsbluff going for a 4-0 season sweep on arch rival Gering. They've won by 36, 21, and 5. That 5-point game taking place at the GNAC tournament right after the turn of the calendar to 2020 in Columbus. They're on opening day of that tournament, a Thursday afternoon, 5-point win. So these Gering Lady Bulldogs know they've got it in them. Can they bring it out tonight and play their best here in the sub-district tournament? Scottsbluff with a record of 13-10. Gering comes in at 7-17. We'll have starting lineups coming up shortly. Looks like the national anthem getting ready here on site here at the Cabela's Athletic Facility at Sidney High School. Championship game tomorrow night will tip off at 6 o'clock for the winner of this one taking on Sidney again tomorrow night at 6. All the other Class C and D sub-district tournaments for the most part getting started. Yeah, we'll keep it right here, it looks like. Looks like maybe one national anthem, and that was ahead of first game. So let's get you starters right now. Brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Macy Boggs, a 5'7 junior averaging 6 points. Sidney Winkler, a 5'2 sophomore averaging 4 points a game. Taylor Philbrick getting the start, a 5'8 senior at 7 points a night. Kelsey Bonsack, a 5'7 senior, averages 2 a game. And Chloe Freeze, of course, the team's leading scorer at 13 points a night, a 5'7 junior. So they go Freeze, Boggs, Philbrick, Winkler, and Bonsack. For Scottsbluff, starting lineups brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. Mariah Avila, 5'3 sophomore, averages 6 points a game. Yada Garcia, the team's leading scorer, at around 17.5 a game, 6 rebounds per. Aubrey Krentz, a 5'6 senior, averaging 11 points per contest. Emma Foote, a 5'6 junior, back into the starting lineup tonight. 2 points, 3 rebounds. And Brady Lockemer, a 5'7 sophomore, averaging 2.5 points and 2.5 rebounds. Starting lineups for both teams brought to you by WNCC. Time for opening tip here in just a moment. Gering will be in the road blues, Scottsbluff in the home white uniforms. Opening tip will be brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff, where it's always love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club, a sweet deal for you there. It'll be Krentz jumping center against Freeze, senior against junior. Scottsbluff starting 2 seniors, a sophomore and 2 juniors. Gering, that is. Scottsbluff starting 2 sophomores, a junior, and 2 seniors. It's Gering controlling our opening tip. Sidney Winkler has it. Pass to the wing is intercepted by Yada Garcia. Opening possession results in a turnover. And here comes Aubrey Krentz firing a 3 off the left wing. Just like that, a steal. And nothing better for Scottsbluff than an early make from downtown for Krentz. You know what you're going to get from Garcia night in and night out. An early barrage from Krentz is always a welcome sight for Scottsbluff and head coach Dave Bolish. There's a driving attempt that's good off the square for Chloe Freeze. Big for Gering to get on the scoreboard early. Build a little momentum. Can they stop Garcia on the drive? Freeze blocks her shot. Freeze, now the ball tipped around, grabbed by Taylor Philbrick. Nearly a minute gone by here in the first quarter. Gering has it, trailing 3-2. Sidney Winkler. Winkler headed right. Now fires a pass. It's deflected. Bonsack knocks it out to Boggs. And they'll reset the offense with Philbrick out high. 6:47 to go. They squeeze the pass into Boggs. Makes the extra look down low. Get it to Kelsey Bonsack for a layup and a chance as a whistle and a foul comes for a 3-point play. Bonsack on the board early on. And Gering takes the early 4-3 lead and a chance for a 3-point play. at the line this year. Bonsack shooting 43%. Too strong. Offensive rebound grabbed by Freeze. Gering will reset with Boggs. No one stops ball. She dribbles to the top of the key. Finds Freeze. Freeze wanted to go left. Has Avila defending. Minute and a half gone by in tonight's matchup. Gering with the early 4-3 lead on Scottsbluff. Down low they go to Bonsack. Jump hook with the right hand. Rebounded for Scottsbluff. Grabbing that miss was Krentz. Lockemer has it. Foot cuts to the right block. Now Lockemer, a mid-range jumper. She knocks it in from about 15 feet out. Brady Lockemer showing a little bit of range. Scottsbluff in the lead now. 5-4. Winkler gives it to Boggs. Now Freeze open. She'll shoot the three. That won't go. Not really her game on the season. Chloe Freeze just an 18% free throw shooter. We get a whistle underneath, and a foul's going to go against Scottsbluff. That'll go against Emma Foote. Second team foul. Second on Emma. 2 fouls on Foote. And Philbrick at the line. Philbrick shooting 68% at the charity stripe this season. Gering 1 for 3 or 1 for 2 early at the line, trying to make it 2 for 3. Bonsack missed earlier, trying to make it a 3-point play after a basket and a foul. 5:53 to play. KNEB.TV and radio tonight on KMOR. 2 foul shot made. Yada Garcia over 1,000 points in her career. Averages a little over 17 a ball game. Now Kiara Owayo and Carly Pazenka will check in. Winkler will take a seat. Bonsack will head to the bench. Good start for Kelsey Bonsack with 4 points early. And Garcia gets 1 of 2. 8-6 the lead for Gering. They get the ball across into the half court. Unable to knock down that 3-point shot. Owayo. Peyton Berta's on for Scottsbluff. She'll run the left wing. Garcia gets it to her. Berta for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Philbrick. Philbrick bounce pass to Boggs. Boggs outlet pass up ahead to Owayo. Owayo steps into a pass. Cross court it goes to Philbrick. Intercepted near the top of the key. 1-on-2. Garcia's going to take it herself. Rimmed out. Ball's tipped out by Yada. Krentz winds up with an open 3, and she knocks it down off the right side wing. Couple of early trays for Aubrey Krentz. We get a whistle and a timeout. Scottsbluff takes the lead 9-8, and right now head coach Steve Land for Gering wants a quick timeout as they're going to reset. In a sideline huddle, Scottsbluff doing the same. 4 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Chris Cottrell with you from our Logos broadcast location, just behind the scorer's table. Third row here at the Cabela's Athletic Facility. Stop into Logos. The guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. Jeremy and his staff do a great job. That's it. Logos, no job too big or too small for Logos in downtown Gering. Bonsack has 4 early points for Gering. Krentz has 2 early threes, 6 points for Scottsbluff. Gering basketball out of the timeout. They trail 9-8. Now they turn it over already. 4 of those here in the early going, just over halfway through the opening quarter. Ball's tipped out high. Garcia a little loose with it. Avila picks it up. And now Avila dribbles it away, and Macy Boggs has the steal. First turnover committed by Scottsbluff. Along the baseline, Owayo got it to Pazenka, and a finish off the left block. Gering's had success off that left block area early tonight with 3 baskets down around that spot. Garcia bulldozing her way to the rim. Count it, and a foul. Chance for a 3-point play. The foul will go against Chloe Freeze. Scottsbluff goes back in front, 11-10. Chance for a 3-point play now at the line. Russell's Automotive is your family-owned go-to for all those quality automotive repair needs. A fine high school sports sponsor for us, Russell's Automotive. At the stripe, Garcia. She's 2 for 3 at the line tonight, shooting 60% on the season. Now Gering throws it away near midcourt. Yada Garcia throws it right back away into the hands of Taylor Philbrick. In transition. Tough angled shot with the right hand off the square. Would not go for Freeze. Callie Wright's into the game, as is Emma Herman for Scottsbluff. Garcia finds Berta along the baseline to Wright. Callie Wright shoots a pass cross court. Krentz looks for her third 3 of the quarter off the iron. Offensive rebound scooped up by Emma Herman. Wide open look for Yada Garcia. Barely drew iron, if any. And saving it in bounds was Krentz. It goes right to Carly Pazanka. 2-point lead for Scottsbluff. Outlet pass ahead to Philbrick. Left corner. She'll throw it back to Freeze. Freeze to Boggs. Awayo wide open. Kiara Awayo shoots the triple and knocks it in. Awayo knocks it down. It's 13-12. Will fire a pass cross court. Baseline jump shot from Awayo came up short. Scottsbluff has the rebound. We're going to get a whistle and a foul as Awayo bumped Krentz along the far side. Taylor Philbrick will check back in, replacing Chloe Freeze. Bonsack comes in, and Pazanka will take a seat. For Scottsbluff, Krentz is out, and Avila back on. Yada Garcia will sit, and Izzy Wright's on the floor along with Callie. So for Scottsbluff, it's Berta, Herman, Wright, and Avila. Philbrick, Bonsack, Boggs, Harrison, and Awayo right now for Gering. Callie Wright. Now Philbrick, a hand in the passing lane, deflects that pass out of bounds. Scottsbluff leads by 3, 40 seconds to go in the quarter. They have the basketball. Callie Wright goes to a little right hand jump hook in the paint. Rebounded on the miss for Gering, controlled there by Emily Harrison. Boggs up top, Awayo. Awayo puts it on the deck, feeds the right side wing. Shooting the 3 ball and knocking it in is Macy Boggs. Both teams have 2 made 3-point field goals here in the opening quarter. We are tied at 16. Callie Wright, crossover dribble, trying to get loose along the baseline. Now Avila. Avila dribbles inside the arc, forces it up with the right hand, comes off, rebounded by Philbrick as the buzzer sounds at the end of the first quarter. Confidence building for Gering. Opening 8 minutes in the book. 2-3 seed matchup here. Scottsbluff and Gering all even at 16s on the West Coast scoreboard.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more, tow more, go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Chris Cottrell back with you tonight here on KNEB.TV, and we're also streaming online at KMORFM.com. Of course, radio on 93.3. Tied at 16, Scottsbluff basketball to start the second quarter. Gambling for a steal. Avila dumps it down low to Herman. Never looked at the basket. They'll move it along the perimeter now. Avila picks up her dribble, gets it to Izzy Wright. Avila cuts through. Now Herman posting. They go right side. Callie Wright. Bounce pass opposite side. They get it to Emma Herman for the layup. Emma Herman has her first field goal of the night, and it puts Scottsbluff back in front, 18-16. Now Bonsack, bounce pass to Pazanka. Pazanka comes along the baseline. Lost the basketball. It got poked away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Gering. Awayo to inbound on the floor with Bonsack, Boggs, Pazanka, and Philbrick. Pass comes into Carly Pazanka. Now up top, Macy Boggs. High post with it, Bonsack. Back behind the arc now, Awayo. She'll dribble right. Along the baseline, cut off. Passes up top. They'll move it left side wing. 50 seconds gone by. Pazanka to the rim. Whistle and a foul. Carly Pazanka is going to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Foul goes against Callie Wright of Scottsbluff. That'll be her first. Third team foul on the Bearcats. Pazanka connects on her first attempt of the night at the line. She's shooting 68% at the charity stripe. Misses the second. Ball comes out long and goes out of bounds far sideline. It'll go to Scottsbluff. Berta and Izzy Wright out. Krentz and Yada Garcia back in. Scottsbluff in the half court with it. Krentz up top. Boy, she had a look at it. Didn't get it away. And stayed with the basketball now on the dribble. Avila into the paint. And a blocking foul called against Macy Boggs. 6:52 to play in the first half. Leads one for Scottsbluff, 18-17. Callie Wright, now Krentz. Krentz fires away from the left side behind the arc. Came up short. That three-point attempt was flat. Now Krentz steps in, steals it from Gering underneath the basket. I think she took it away from Pazanka. Scottsbluff, Krentz missed it. They still maintain possession. Elbow jumper right side. Would not go for Avila. And I guess it looked like we might have had a little contact that time. Instead, no whistle on that. It goes out of bounds. They'll say just dropped out of bounds, I guess, by Philbrick. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. They'll throw cross court. Avila passes up a shot, gives it to Callie Wright. Her three, a little strong. Philbrick has it. Ball deflected. And now Awayo passes middle to Bonsack. Bonsack to Boggs. Boggs, a step or two behind the arc. Couldn't bank it in. Rebound grabbed at the foul line by Krentz for Scottsbluff. Numbers 3-on-2. Krentz, or checked out Avila, gets it to Emma Foote. The layup for Emma Foote puts the Bearcats up by 3, 22-17. 5:52 to play in the first half. And we get a whistle and some contact right near midcourt. Foul going to go against Yada Garcia of the Bearcats. Brady Lockemer checks in, replacing Callie Wright. Chloe Freeze is back on as Kiara Awayo takes a seat for Gering. 5:50 to play. Inbounds pass to Freeze. Freeze looks, now tries to blow by a defender, instead stolen away. Avila's got it. Another turnover for Gering. Avila in transition. Whistle. Going to get a jump ball to call. Possession arrow gives it back to the Bulldogs. Gering trailing 20-17. Some full court pressure now from Scottsbluff. Gering stays patient. They get it into the half court. And now dangerous along the baseline. Freeze with a runner. Too strong. Stolen away. Philbrick took it from Lockemer, missing the shot. Pazanka. Here comes Scottsbluff. Yada Garcia. She's going to take it right to the rim. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Lockemer. Lockemer with a left hand. Wouldn't go on the second shot opportunity. And Gering clears the defensive glass. Philbrick passes ahead. Now Bonsack to Pazanka. Passes intercepted. Gering has turned it over 8 times. Now Foote will give it to Avila. Mariah Avila to Yada Garcia. Boy, tough angle shot. It wouldn't go for Garcia. Ball's deflected away in the backcourt. Play is super sloppy right now on both ends of the floor. Garcia got pushed. Didn't like that. Wound up with the ball in her hands. Goes up. Gets the 2. She's got double figures now with 10. and Scottsbluff goes in front 22-17. Timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. 4:37 to play in the first half. Scottsbluff leading Gering by 5 on the West Coast scoreboard.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Glad to have you tonight on the TV side here on the Rural Radio Network. Near another turnover. Garcia couldn't hang on to the basketball. Winds up in Winkler's hands. 3, right side. Boggs knocks it down. Macy Boggs has her second tray of the game. Third 3 of the night for Gering. They are to within 2, trailing 22-20. Garcia on the take. Couldn't get the 2-3-footer to go. Freeze has the rebound. Freeze outlet pass to Macy Boggs. Boggs pull-up jumper in transition. Too strong. Rebound grab by Lockemer. Lockemer's got an open teammate up ahead. That's Yada Garcia. Cherry picking for an easy layup for Yada Garcia, now with 12 in the game. Bonsak's pass, who touched it last, still in bounds. Bonsack corrals, gets it to Freeze. Gonna have to get across quickly across the timeline to avoid a inside call. Sidney Winkler's 3. Too strong off the heel of the iron. Pazanka and Lockemer get tied up for a jump ball whistle. Possession arrow will give it to Scottsbluff. Bearcats lead Gering 24-23, 37 to go here in the first quarter. In the front. Awayo into the front court has it, picks up her double, lobs it over to Chloe Freeze. Now Bonsack, and they're going to get a whistle and call the travel on Kelsey Bonsack. The turnover barrage right now for Gering. We've got them down for 11 turnovers, 2:37 to play in the first half. And that is the difference right now in this 7-point ball game. Bonsack will sit, Philbrick in. 2:37 to play in the half. Bringing it across into the front court for Scottsbluff is Avila. Mariah Avila to Krentz. Wide open look. You just can't leave her that wide open. Krentz has 12 points off 4 made threes tonight. And now Freeze might have got away with a carry of some sort. We'll get a whistle and a foul called against Lockemer. All of a sudden, a 10-point lead for Scottsbluff. Izzy Wright will check in as Chloe Freeze hits the first. Freeze has her 3rd point of the game. Lockemer out. Freeze at the line, also on the floor for Gering. Pazanka, Philbrick, Awayo, and Boggs. Couple of makes for Chloe Freeze. Back the other direction quickly. Izzy Wright takes the feed from Mariah Avila. An easy layup for Izzy Wright. Back to a 10-point lead. Full court press from Scottsbluff has paid major dividends tonight. Who touched it last? Avila got a hand in, and Boggs kicked it away out of bounds. 12 first half turnovers committed by Gering. Scottsbluff down for only 3. Under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Avila. They move it right. Krentz looks for another. Left that one short. And nobody there to rebound for either team. Ball rolls out of bounds It'll be Gering basketball. The inbound to Philbrick. Philbrick to Boggs. Boggs across the timeline. Macy picks up her dribble. Now Freeze has it. Chloe Freeze into the paint. Wild shot. Couldn't get it to go. She had the offensive rebound for a moment. Lost it. It goes into the hands of Aubrey Krentz. Outlet pass from Avila. Beautiful find up ahead to Yada Garcia, who's down with 6 points in the quarter. Now she's up. And we've got a foul called against Krentz of Scottsbluff, and that'll be a 1-and-1. They'll walk it to the far end of the floor. 7th team foul. (34-22) with Boggs at the foul line. 1:26 to play in the first half. Boggs too strong. Box out on the shooter that time. Good job by Avila. Avila picks up her dribble. Now finds Krentz. Aubrey's hit 4 threes here in the first half. Krentz dribbles to the right corner. Now Avila down low. Yada Garcia leaned in. They're going to count it, and a foul. Garcia has 16 points here in the first half. 28 of their 34 have come from Krentz and Garcia. Now a 12-point lead. Make it 13 on the make at the line for Garcia. Freeze dribbles into the front court. Freeze crosses over to the left hand. Got away with a double dribble, no call. We get a late whistle, and there's the call. 59 seconds to play here in the half. 37-22. This game at the end of the first quarter was tied at 16. Avila to Izzy Wright down low. We're going to get a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Gering as Boggs reached in and tied up Izzy Wright. 47 seconds to play. Freeze to Boggs. Dangerous cross-court lob intercepted by Yada Garcia. Garcia had her shot blocked by Freeze. Philbrick has it. Outlet pass to Boggs. Floor. (17 seconds to go. Avila lobs it into Izzy Wright. Wright straight away three. Little bit strong. Rebound comes off. Grabbed by Macy Boggs. Outlet pass to Freeze. They've got 2-on-1 numbers. Quick layup attempt. Wouldn't go for a while. 3 seconds on the clock. Berta from half court. Left it about 5 feet short as the buzzer sounds. 2 quarters complete here tonight. We have reached the halftime break here at the Cabela's Athletic Facility in Sidney. At halftime, it is Scottsbluff in control. They lead 37-22 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Chris Cottrell, glad to have you on board tonight. KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500, radio on 93.3 FM, KMOR, and we're streaming at KMORFM.com. KNEB.com. Right now, it's time to look at the halftime numbers brought to you by Arby's, the meat crafters throughout western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. We'll start with the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats as they lead here at the break 37-22. Scoring by quarter, 16 and 21 points. I've got Scottsbluff down right now for just 4 turnovers. Individual scoring numbers, heavy on the top 2. Yada Garcia leads all scorers with 17. Aubrey Krentz next in line with 12. And then 2 points apiece for Brady Lockemer, Izzy Wright, Emma Foote, and Emma Herman. 29 of Gering's 30, or of Scottsbluff's 37 from Garcia and Krentz tonight, 17 and 12 points respectively. For Gering, scoring by quarter, 16, and then a down second 8-minute session with just 6 points is all. 1 basket from the field in the second quarter. I've got Gering right now for 13 turnovers unofficially. They've given up 4 threes to Krentz. You know Garcia's going to get hers. You can't let Krentz get loose from behind the arc. They've done that, Gering's defense has. They've turned it over 13 times, which has led to plenty of points on the other end. And the offense went cold in the second quarter. Scoring individually right now, Macy Boggs, 2 threes. She has 6. Kiara Wayo has 3. Chloe Fries has 4. Carly Pazanka has 3 points. 4 points for Kelsey Bonsack. And Taylor Philbrick with 2 first quarter free throws. That's a look at our scoring totals for both these teams through 2 quarters of play tonight. Check on stats again brought to you by Arby's, the meat crafters throughout western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. Halftime score 37-22. Scottsbluff leading by 15 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Compliments for you and your home, we're not ready to take down Christmas decor quite yet. Stop in and pick up great Christmas decor at great prices, with all Christmas items 30% off. And remember, Compliments has ladies' fashions that appeal to all ages and sizes. Be sure to look through our clearance racks for last chance bargains. Compliments for you and your home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff. Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Chris Cottrell back with you tonight on KNEB.TV and KMOR. Another great one of our high school sports sponsors, Monument Physical Therapy. They can keep your athlete in the game. They offer the Bumps and Bruises program. That's 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering and Morrill. Start of girls postseason basketball has arrived here on a Monday night. Halftime of Game 2 at the B8 Sub-District Tournament here in Sidney. It is Scottsbluff leading by 15 over Gering, a game that was tied 16-16 at the end of the first quarter, now 37-22 with the Bearcats in front of the Bulldogs. There is one other game going on tonight in the region, and that just so happens to be taking place, I believe, in the back gym here at Sidney with Creek Valley and Potter Dix, a D2-12 tournament game with the winner set to play Layton tomorrow night. So a bunny bracket game here this evening. We've got both games for you from the B8. Sidney won earlier, 59-23. Scottsbluff leading by 15. C1-12 will get started tomorrow at Bridgeport. Chadron against Gordon Rushville at 5. Mitchell and Ogallala at 6:30. C2-12, that'll be at Gering, Bridgeport, and Hemmingford at 5:30. Baird and Morrill at 7 o'clock. D1-12, that'll be in Ogallala. South Platte and Sutherland at 5. Perkins County and Kimball in the 6:30 game. Mentioned the D2-12, that's in the Old Gym here at Sidney. Layton will play the winner of Creek Valley and Potter Dix at 5:30 tomorrow night. Minotera and Garden County, the late game at 7. D211 up at Chadron State. Sioux County and Hay Springs tomorrow at 5. Crawford and Cody Kilgore play at 6:30. That's a look at the opening round matchups for sub-district tournaments for girls postseason basketball starting up, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, all around the Panhandle. Right now at halftime, it's Scottsbluff up by 15. They lead rival Gering 37-22 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, it's Angela from Tuxedos and Men's Formal Wear by Angela's. You know you can count on us to dress you up right for those special occasions, whether you need a business suit for the office or a formal tuxedo for the wedding. We offer several options from full ensembles to individual pieces with a customized fit. Whether you're looking to buy or rent, I'm here to offer you that one-on-one customized service on your time schedule. Now with the option to be mobile. Call me today at 308-635-0001. That's Angela's at 308-635-0001.
Couple of minutes left here at our halftime break. It's 37-22 with Scottsbluff in front of Gering by 15 points. Turnovers and open looks for Aubrey Krentz. The issues right now for Gering. Krentz has knocked down 4 first-half threes, and the Gering girls turned it over 13 times in the first 2 quarters compared to just 4 turnovers for Scottsbluff. Lady Bearcats in front by 15. Winner plays Sidney right back here tomorrow night at 6 for the Sub-District Championship. Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit offers regularly scheduled accessible bus service serving communities in the Panhandle Monday through Friday. Reservations are required. You can visit panhandletrails.com or call 761-TRIP. That's 761-8747. We'll have second half action for you in just a moment when we come back. It's Scottsbluff up by 15 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
Both teams out on the floor. 8 minutes on the clock. We get set for the start of the second half here tonight. Scottsbluff turned a 16-all game after the first quarter into a 15-point halftime lead, 37-22 our score. It'll be Gering basketball to open up the proceedings here in the second half. Bonsack catches away from the basket, hounded from behind by Krentz. She comes up with the steal. That leads to numbers and the run out the other way. And Krentz finishes off after the assist comes from Yada Garcia. Aubrey Krentz has 14 points, and Scottsbluff now with their biggest lead of the night at 39-22. Emma Foote defends against Taylor Philbrick. Foote knocks the ball away out of bounds. It'll stay with Gering far side. They'll inbound. Winkler, Boggs, Freeze, Bonsack, and Philbrick for Gering. Foote, Avila, Krentz, Garcia, and Lockham are the 5 right now for Scottsbluff. Another turnover committed by Gering. Scottsbluff runs the other direction. Numbers aren't there. They pull it out. They get it to Garcia, and she rains one in from downtown. Yada Garcia now has 20 points Krentz and Garcia have combined for 34 of Scottsbluff's 42. Macy Boggs off a high screen from Freeze. Chloe Freeze, one dribble, sends a pass to Sidney Winkler near the right corner. Winkler brings the ball out, gives it to Philbrick right side. Foot reaches in, knocks it away again. It'll stay with Gering. 20-point lead. This game was tied at the end of one quarter. We're going to get a quick timeout taken by Steve Land. He wants a 30, and he's not happy. 6:46 to play here in the third. Scottsbluff looks to be well on their way to tomorrow night's sub-district championship game to match up with Sidney. Sidney won at Scottsbluff a couple of weekends back by 11. We'll see if Scottsbluff's able to hang on here, if they can return the favor possibly tomorrow night. Both Scottsbluff and Sidney tracking for home games on Saturday in a district final. Gering came into tonight at number 16 in power points, a win much needed. Macy Boggs feeds the corner. Now a baseline drive from Philbrick, and a foul's going to go against Emma Foote. Bonsack will inbound for Gering along the baseline. Freeze. Open look. Couldn't knock down the mid-range jumper. Offensive rebound. Bonsack underneath. Can't score. Third opportunity. It won't go for Philbrick. And the rebound grabbed by Yada Garcia. Garcia pushes it up the floor. Boy, tough pass to the opposite corner. Almost intercepted. Scottsbluff comes up with it. Now Coach Bolish takes a timeout. 6:20 to play here in the third. This will be a 30-second timeout now for Scottsbluff. Lead is at 20, 42-22. We'll be right back here tomorrow night for the sub-district championship game. Pre-game at 5:45 sharp. Tip-off at 6 for Sidney, and it would appear Scottsbluff. Well, for more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving their clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Remember, together, you'll go far. Scottsbluff basketball up by 20, 6:20 to go in the third. Krentz bounces it into Avila. They go right to Garcia. She uses one dribble to get to the right block, misses the shot, grabs her own miss, and the layup off the right side. Yada Garcia now with 22. Krentz has 14. They've combined for 36 of their 44. And now a Gering turnover, and we're going to get a foul called against Taylor Philbrick. Gering backs off into the half court defensively. Avila dribbles right to the top of the key. Now Yada Garcia. They send a little help defense. She gets all the way to the right block with a spin dribble away from two defenders. Missed the shot. A whistle and a foul called on Macy Boggs. The best anyone's done against Garcia this year, keeping her from getting where she wants to go, has been Sidney. 2 weeks ago at Scottsbluff. Help defense and just team defense from the Lady Raiders that night was absolutely outstanding against Yada Garcia. Misses a foul shot. Bounce pass down low is stolen away. Boggs with a baseball pass on the outlet pass, and a foul from behind called against Aubrey Krentz. So Krentz picks up her first, second team foul. 5:31 to play. And at the stripe, Chloe Freeze sinks the first. Gering has one basket from the field since the first quarter. Freeze with another make at the line. Since the end of the first quarter, the only basket for Gering has been a three from Macy Boggs. That is it. Bonsack sits on the floor for Gering. Boggs, Philbrick, Freeze, Harrison, and Winkler. Krentz, Garcia, Foot, Lockemer, and Avila. Krentz for three. Slams that one off the backboard. Then the iron, it won't go. Rebound comes off. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Scottsbluff. 5:20 to go in the third. 45-24. It's a 21-point lead for the Bearcats. Again, this game was tied 16 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Boggs, slow dribble, now brings it to the right. Uses a screen at the high post from Emily Harrison. Missed everything. Underneath, an offensive rebound to Philbrick. Another missed shot from Gering. Outlet pass up ahead. Garcia has it for Scottsbluff. Fouled from behind, I believe. Freeze. Could have been the front side defender as well. We'll check it. They'll call it on Sidney Winkler. Second on Winkler. 45-24. 4:57 to go. Yada misses the second. She is 7 for 10 at the free throw line tonight. She has 24 points. 4:50 to play here in the third quarter. All Scottsbluff now. They lead by 22. Freeze right down the teeth of the defense. Split two defenders, Foot and Lockemer. A whistle and a foul comes against Emma Foot. That's the fourth on Emma Foot. 4:44 to go. And Chloe Freeze has all 3 points for Gering in the quarter. She's 5 for 5 at the line in the game. Make it 6 for 6. Still just the one basket in the second and third quarters combined. Garcia, tough shot in traffic. Rebounded by Winkler for Gering. Gets it ahead to 4. Goes against Mariah Avila. That's her first. 3:29 go in the third. Maddie Seiler checks in. Kiara Wayo also in. Out there with Freeze, Harrison, and Philbrick. Gering throws it away. That's their 15th turnover. Avila to Krentz. Krentz. Turnaround shot from 4 or 5 feet. The bank is good. Aubrey Krentz has 4 in the quarter, 16 for the game. Maddie Seiler tried to bounce pass in traffic. Squeeze it in there to Chloe Freeze, but a whistle and a kickball on Scottsbluff. Aubrey Krentz will sit for the Bearcats. Peyton Berta, the freshman, on. Gering basketball, Philbrick to Awayo. Kiara Awayo. Now Maddie Seiler, the freshman. Back out top to Awayo, puts it on the floor. She'll go to the basket, can't score with the running right-handed layup attempt. Rebound on the putback miss, grabbed by Emma Herman. Outlet pass to Peyton Berta, and too far and out of bounds as Scottsbluff has turned it over for a third time here in the quarter. 2:42 to play, third quarter action, and Scottsbluff leads 48-30. Seiler into the front court. Didn't use the screen. Came left, dumped it down low. Low post area, missing the shot. I believe that was Harrison. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Scottsbluff. 48-30. Cats continue to lead big, up by 18. Philbrick will sit as Briley Dean comes in. The sophomore, 5'8" sophomore, Briley Dean. She'll guard Peyton Berta. Izzy Wright. Up top to Callie Wright. Now Berta on the wing left side. Lefty bounce pass to Herman. Herman finds a cutting Mariah Avila, and assist goes to Emma Herman, and the basket to Mariah Avila. Her first 2 points of the night. Seiler to Ohio. Scottsbluff back up by 20 with under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Ohio goes by Izzy Wright. Got fouled on the shot. Kiara Ohio will get 2 shots now at the line, where she's a 58% free throw shooter on the season. And misses the first. Pazanka will check in. Freeze will take a seat for Gering. Mariah Avila to the bench for Dave Bolish, as Jamison Howard checks in for the first time, on for the first time tonight. Ohio gets the second. Howard with 1:40 to play. Callie Wright. Down low, Berta. Berta touched it last. Ohio reached in. Got in the way of things there for Berta, who lost it out of bounds. 4th turnover of the quarter. Riley Dean feeds Ohio on the wing right. 1:20 to play here in the third. Seiler to Pazanka behind the arc left side. Carly Pazanka, the freshman, tried to drive all the way down along the baseline and go to the reverse layup on the right side. Carly Pazanka is going to be a good one. Up ahead, should be easy for Jamison Howard. Stay with Scottsbluff. 7 seconds to go in the third. 21-point lead in the basketball for Scottsbluff. Right to Berta. Herman, open 3. Off the iron right side. Ball comes off, grabbed by Briley Dean. Buzzer sounds. We will head to the fourth quarter. Scottsbluff continues to control the action here tonight. They lead over Gering 52-31 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Leap year only comes once every 4 years, so to celebrate, Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming is offering a deal so great it won't be back for another 4 years. Replace your windows or doors during the leap year sale and save 20% plus an additional 9% through February 29th if you order on initial consultation. And remember, there's no down payment, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. Only from Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming. Call 307-215-7493 and leap into this great deal.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Back to start the fourth quarter tonight here on KNEB TV and also KMOR. Macy Boggs, first possession 3, late whistle after the shot. Basically a box out foul called against Callie Wright. 7:49 to play here in the ball game. Early stages, fourth quarter. 52-31, Scottsbluff in control. Taylin Holton is checked on for Scottsbluff. We'll shoot free throws right now with Macy Boggs. That was the second personal on Wright. Boggs a 46% foul shooter. Good box out from Taylin Holton. Rebound eventually grabbed by Izzy Wright. Peyton Berta trying to dial one up from downtown. Boy, ball hopped up off the iron and clipped one of those connectors up to the rafters. And the whistle comes and ball goes back to Gering. 7:32 to play here in the fourth quarter. Bonsack will bounce it down low to Freeze. Freeze couldn't get the shot to go, and now an over-the-back foul called against Taylin Holton. First personal on Holton, 52-31. Lead stays at 21 points, and to the line for Gering is Taylor Philbrick, shooting 68% on the season. She's 2 for 2 on the night. Philbrick 3 for 3 at the line. Another make for Philbrick. Leads at 19. Scottsbluff with the ball, up 52-33. Jamison Howard picks up her dribble. She'll look for help out high with Callie Wright. They'll move it to Berta. Right side behind the arc. Right along the baseline, back to Berta. Dribbles inside, bounce pass down low to Izzy Wright. Couldn't knock the shot down. Tracking down the ball is Berta, but she stepped along the sideline on the far side of the floor. It'll be Gering ball. Anna Kelly, the freshman guard, on, replacing Izzy Wright. So Kelly, Callie Wright, Taylin Holton, Jamison Howard, and Peyton Berta for Scottsbluff. For Gering, Bonsack, Freeze, Winkler, Philbrick, and Boggs. Minute and 10 seconds gone by here in the quarter. Winkler pulls the dribble out, gets it to Boggs. And we're going to get a walking violation called against Winkler. .6:35 to play. Howard operates on the perimeter. Leaves it for Berta. Berta picks up her dribble. Over to Howard. Scottsbluff and Sidney tomorrow night for the Girls Sub-District Championship here on the Red Raiders home floor. Now Boggs rips the ball away. Peyton Berta will take a seat. Shea Willits checks in, a 5'3 freshman for Dave Bolish. Boggs at the line. Knocks down the first. Boggs makes a pair. Willits to Kelly. 52-35. Anna Kelly shoots a pass to Izzy Wright on the wing left side. Check that, Callie Wright. Now Taylin Holton. Holton had her shot from the free throw line blocked by Freeze. Freeze the other direction. And hard foul from behind will go against Taylin Holton. And Freeze is down under the basket, and we will take an injury timeout. 5:47 to play here in the ball game. It is 52-35. Scottsbluff leading by 17 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, it's Angela from Tuxedos and Men's Formal Wear by Angela's. You know you can count on us to dress you up right for those special occasions, whether you need a business suit for the office or a formal tuxedo for the wedding. We offer several options from full ensembles to individual pieces with a customized fit. Whether you're looking to buy or rent, I'm here to offer you that one-on-one customized service on your time schedule. Now with the option to be mobile. Call me today at 308-635-0001. That's Angela's at 308-635-0001.
Chloe Freeze just now getting to her feet. Scottsbluff head athletic trainer James Buck walking her over to the Gering bench. 5:47 to go here in the ball game. 52-35 as Freeze took a shot from behind from Taylin Holton. A 17-point ball game in the fourth quarter, and a pretty hard foul at that. Carly Pazanka will check in, and she'll shoot the free throws for Chloe Freeze, who's now sitting on the Gering bench at the end of the bench. Pazanka unable to hit the first. Pazanka gets one of two. Shea Willits will shoot a three. Missed everything. Offensive rebound. Howard short on the putback. Second opportunity for Howard. Scottsbluff 0 for 3 on the possession. And a foul from behind called against Callie Wright, trying to take the ball away from Sidney Winkler. We'll be here all night at this rate. 52-36 with 5:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. That's the 10th team foul on Scottsbluff here in the second half. Winkler unable to get the first one down. Kiara Owayo will check in now for Kelsey Bonsack. Owayo, Philbrick, Winkler, Boggs, and Pazanka. Howard, Holton, Callie Wright, Willits, and Anna Kelly. Whistle and a lane violation. Shot didn't go. Full court pressure now from Gering. Howard has it in the backcourt. She'll throw it up the floor to Willits. To Holton down low. Open look. Anna Kelly will shoot the three. That's down for the freshman, Anna Kelly. It is 55-36, 19-point lead. Winkler, top of the key behind the arc to Owayo. Nearly 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Boggs will shoot the triple and knock it down from just to the left of the far deep right corner. Macy Boggs has 5 in the quarter, now 11 points in the game. Jamison Howard steps along the far sideline. 55-39, 4:47 to play here in the ball game. Scottsbluff well on their way to a matchup against Sidney tomorrow night. Boggs thought about the three, gives it to Philbrick. Philbrick to Winkler. Winkler into the paint, in traffic, whistle, and they'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to Scottsbluff. 4:35 to play in the game. Sidney won earlier here on their home floor over Alliance, 59-23. Kelly, outlet pass out near midcourt to Callie Wright. Wright will wait for help. She'll bring it middle. Out near midcourt to Willits. High post Holton. Taylin Holton. They run at her from behind. She'll give it to Anna Kelly. 55-39. We come up on 4 minutes to play. 4:07 to be exact here in the fourth. Pazanka defending on the perimeter against Wright. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Willits. Freshman to freshman. Kelly has it. Anna Kelly. Now Callie Wright. Bounce pass to Willits. Ball loose momentarily. Now Kelly. She'll back the dribble out. Callie Wright. Scottsbluff looking to milk the clock a little bit here. Late in the ball game. Leading by 16. Kelly to Willits. Playing keep away right now. The Lady Cats with 3:27 to play in the ball game. Howard. And now a foul. Foul called against Macy Boggs. That's her fourth.
Hey, stay on him. Tight man.
Callie Wright has it. 55-39. Ball loose. Kelly kicked it in the backcourt. She'll pick it up. And we're going to get a backcourt violation called against Anna Kelly. .302 to play in the third quarter. Owayo. Boy, got rid of it. Goes right into the hands of Callie Wright. Wright diving after the loose ball. Undercut Sidney Winkler. They'll help Winkler up to her feet. Boggs with the helping hand. And we'll walk to the foul line, and Sidney Winkler will shoot two. That's the fourth foul on Callie Wright. And Winkler has her first point of the night. .254 left in the fourth quarter. Scottsbluff tracking for their 14th win of the season. Winkler misses the second. Another whistle, another foul. This is number 2 on Taylin Holton. Taylor Philbrick at the line. Philbrick on the miss. Holton grabs the rebound. And now we'll get a timeout taken by Dave Bolish. Full timeout, 2:49 to play in regulation. Scottsbluff leading by 14 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Winter is upon us, and while safety is an important consideration all year long, there are some auto maintenance and safety checks that are specific to winter driving. To be sure you don't end up a road popsicle, take your vehicle to High Tech Auto and let Terry's team help you get an upper hand on Old Man Winter.
500, 55-41, our score here at the Cabela's Athletic Facility tonight in Sidney. Scottsbluff leading 55-41 with 2:41 to go in the game. And a pass to Seiler. In and out of her hands and out of bounds. Just flat dropped it. Ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover committed by Gering. Anna Kelly handling in the backcourt. Fires a pass middle of the floor. Across the front court it comes for Scottsbluff. Callie Wright to Anna Kelly. Shea Willits. Back to Kelly. Callie Wright. Holton, they'll pull the basketball out again with Jamison Howard. 2:15 to play. Holton down low. Howard. Now Callie Wright and Sidney Winkler. They're going to go and foul Anna Kelly as Maddie Seiler just runs right into her. 55-41. Gering had a foul to give, so we'll see if they want to foul quickly now and put him at the foul line. Willits to Kelly Wright. Seiler defending right. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Anna Kelly, and a foul goes on Sidney Winkler. Another one to give, so the next they'll be in the bonus. That was number 6. Right inbounds to Kelly. Kelly across the timeline. Backs the dribble out near midcourt. Kelly Wright. And Philbrick steps in front and comes up with the steal. 55-41. Philbrick to Boggs. Now to Seiler. They move it around the perimeter. Good 5-6 feet behind the arc. Boggs, she'll shoot over top of Jamison. Howard couldn't get the shot to go, and a rebound grab by Taylin Holton. It'll be Holton stepping to the line now for Scottsbluff. Down to 1:28 to play in the game. Holton can't get the free throw to go. Tracking down the rebound was Boggs, but she stepped along the baseline. Good effort play from Macy Boggs, but it'll stay Scottsbluff basketball. Kelly Wright. Inbounds comes to Holton. Bounce pass to Kelly, cutting to the basket. Ball is knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Scottsbluff. .122 to play in the game. They inbound it to Willits. Boggs defending. Now Kelly in the corner. Kelly brings the dribble out near midcourt. Scottsbluff going to be content to continue to run clock here with 70 seconds left in the game. Kelly Wright now back to Kelly. Kelly, and a reach-in foul comes against Gering. Third foul on Taylor Philbrick of Gering. Nikki Todd will check in now for Gering, the freshman into the game, replacing Philbrick. .62 seconds to go in the game. Kelly hits the first at the line. Couple of free throw makes for Anna Kelly. 16-point lead for Scottsbluff. We go under a minute to play in the game. Kale Morris will come in at the next dead ball for Gering. Maddie Seiler. Outside, Sidney Winkler shoots a three. A little bit too strong. Offensive rebound to Macy Boggs. Rebound comes off on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? It's Awayo. Awayo poked away by Willits, out of bounds. It'll stay Gering basketball. Awayo on the catch, down to 37 seconds to play. Boggs to Seiler. Entry pass too tall for Macy Boggs. Ball loose out near midcourt. Loose on the floor, hustling after it. Seiler and Howard. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Gering. 23 seconds to go in the game. Gering across the timeline. Awayo with 15 seconds to play. Awayo with a runner that goes off the square. Kiara Awayo has 6 points tonight. 7 seconds to go, and I think our final whistle here in a moment will be the one that ends it. Couple of final seconds tick off the clock. 59-41. Our final score here tonight. Scottsbluff an 18-point win in the semifinals of the B8 Sub-District Tournament. Scottsbluff advances to play Sidney tomorrow night. We'll get to the Runs of Postgame show when we come back right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Final score tonight from the Sidney Cabela's athletic facility here at Sidney High School, 57-43. As we get a late adjustment to the scoreboard, that's good because that's what my book when I added it up said. 57-43 will be our final score here tonight. A 14-point win for 2-seed Scottsbluff against 3-seed Gering. So Scottsbluff moves into tomorrow night's sub-district championship game to take on the Sidney Lady Raiders in what should be a barn burner of a matchup. And quite the atmosphere here tomorrow evening, 5:45 for pregame coverage on the TV side, radio as well. We'll have it on 106.9. The Trail tomorrow night, KNEB.TV, streaming at KHYYFM.com. 14-point win tonight for Scottsbluff. They defeat Gering 57-33. We'll get to some scoring totals in just a moment when we come back right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Lee's Heads.
This is Karen's land. It's been here a long time, and so is she, along with Mojo. The first fence post went up here. Now there's 5,000 of them. After the storm, she started the cleanup here. This is more than just land, it's home. Karen runs with us on a John Deere 3E Series tractor, because who says a day's work has to take all day? Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 3E Series for more.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Let's check some post-game numbers brought to you by Arby's, the meat crafters throughout western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. For Gering scoring by quarter, 16, 6, 9, and 10. Leading scorer tonight, one player in double figures. Macy Boggs led with 11. 8 points for Chloe Freeze, 7 for Taylor Philbrick. Kiara Wyos scored 6. 4 apiece for Carly Pazanka and Kelsey Bonsack. 2-point ball game for Emily Harrison, and Sydney Winkler finished with 1 at the foul line. Scottsbluff scoring by quarter, 16, 21, 15, and 7 for their 57. They finish, checked out 15 and 5 in the second half. 16, 21, 15, and 5. Yada Garcia with 24. Aubrey Krentz scored 16. 5 points late in the fourth quarter, all 5 in the quarter from Anna Kelly, and then 2 apiece for Emma Herman, Callie Wright. No, check that. Emma Herman, Izzy Wright, Jamison Howard, Emma Foote, Brady Lockemer, and Mariah Avila. Those are your scoring totals for tonight. A check on the numbers, again, brought to you by Arby's, the meat crafters throughout western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. We'll step away, come back, and get to our Taco John's player of the game right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
This This is Karen's land. It's been here a long time, and so is she, along with Mojo. The first fence post went up here. Now there's 5,000 of them. After the storm, she started the cleanup here. This is more than just land. It's home. Karen runs with us on a John Deere 3E Series tractor, because who says a day's work has to take all day? Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 3E Series for more.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stCenturyEquipment.com.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Time to get to our Taco John's players of the game. Let's start on the Scottsbluff side. Look, Yada Garcia, we could go that direction every night. She scored 24, awesome as always. But Aubrey Krentz really provided a first-half spark with 4 first-half three-pointers. She finished with 16 points herself. We'll go that direction tonight for Scottsbluff. Aubrey Krentz with that early lift with hot shooting from downtown. She finished with 16 points. For Gering, the lone player in double figures. Macy Boggs always playing hard as well. She finished with 11. Our players of the game tonight for Scottsbluff, Aubrey Krentz. For Gering, Macy Boggs. Players of the game brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make it a game day tradition at Taco John's. Unwrap the original before or after every game. We'll come back and wrap things up, set you up for tomorrow night, get your times and broadcast details when we come back right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Wrapping things up here on the broadcast tonight. Time for a quick visit with Gering girls coach Steve Lane. Coach, first off, thanks for stopping up after another tough one here tonight. Tied at 16 after the first quarter. Team playing with confidence, and we're right there. What do you think was the difference? I had you for a bunch of turnovers in the first half, and Krentz got loose.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know, our kids came out ready. They had a good game plan, but then we don't even know where Krentz is at a couple of times. Some of our kids didn't, we were told in the game plan we're not helping off of Krentz and Berta. We're just going to play them straight up face-to-face, and they got lost, and she was hitting. She's had a few games where she hasn't been hitting, but she found it tonight. And so defensively we didn't execute really well in the second quarter, and that's where we got beat. I think scored 6 points, and they had about 21, something like that. That was the difference where they separated, and, our kids never quit, but we just never got in rhythm. They speeded us up, and that was pretty much probably their game plan. We had way too many turnovers, and we hadn't turned the ball over much this year against presses. But we sure did tonight, and that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, you only had 4 baskets from the field after the first quarter. I mean, you did some scoring at the line, but just couldn't find the bottom of the net on shots from the floor. So I know anything's possible when you're looking at sub-districts, but when I know we talked this morning, you thought you were going to need a win or 2 down here to make things happen. So if this is the end of the line, some closing thoughts on this team. And I know the record's not great, but I know you enjoy coaching every year, whatever the record may be.
Yeah, our seniors, they didn't have a lot of experience coming back as seniors, but they were willing to step up and play hard, and they were there every day in practice. They showed great leadership. Not the most skilled group, but they fought hard, and I think Taylor Philbrick came a long way. She had some great moments at times, and she just battled her butt off, and rebound the ball, and the other two is this a little undersized post players that just had to fight for everything they got, and it wasn't easy for them. It wasn't an easy season for them either, but they fought to the very end, and I'm proud that some kids will quit and say, you know what, I'm not getting to play, I'm not doing this, and they never. There was disappointment with them at times, but overall they battle and they stayed positive, and that's all you can ask for a high school kid.
Plenty of returning production. Will be back next year with some talented youngsters waiting in the wings as well, looking for more playing time. Coach, if this is it, man, thanks for the help as always. I appreciate it. I know it gets tough answering the phone calls and handling all the pregame interviews, and you probably get sick of hearing from me at times, but I do appreciate the willingness to handle all.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
At Compliments for you and your home, we're not ready to take down Christmas Day